One, and we're off. Alright, so now that we've squared away those technical difficulties and got the map loaded up, we're all here together. And we, again, with the easy colors to distinguish, in the bottom, at the 6 o'clock position, we have our yellow Protoss, TheCubeMan. Now, unfortunately, if anyone missed it, TheCubeMan broke a finger this week.
Oh.
When asked how, he said a rock just up and smashed his finger. I don't know what that means.
That sounds real suspect, man.
But, and we're still being cool. That's the rule.
Cute.
That's rule number 1, be cool. And, for the good guys, our representative for this game is the... I don't know what the hell color it is. What is it, like peach? Salmon? He's our salmon Terran, Jerome. Now I have to say, this is one of those matchups I was really looking forward to. I'm almost disappointed that the TheCubeMan decided to go Protoss, because Jerome has shown that his TVT is sharp, and now he's trying to help me along in the cast. Thank you, Jerome.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about in the beginning, man. This SOB's building the barracks. This other guy's building a gateway.
Well, Jerome has shown that he doesn't really feel the need to wall off, which is something. And the TheCubeMan also noticing that their colors totally suck a D. And looks like Jerome he's not going to wall off. He's going to go for the 2 racks. I'm assuming if he feels that there's going to be early pressure, is it like if he scouts way too much energy on the Nexus, if he sees, you know, the signs of a 4-gate, that kind of thing, then he'll just drop a bunker in the front and fill it up with Marines off these 2 bunkers. The TheCubeMan, on the other hand,
it's ballsy. It's ballsy to not wall in, man. It's like an open invitation for 4-gate.
On one hand, yes, but the wall-in with a barracks and 2 supply depots is never going to be as sturdy as 2 bunkers in a supply depot.
Right.
So, yeah, he didn't wall off right off the bat, but what is he really protecting himself from? The cannon rush? I mean, he's already cranking out, you know, any second now he's going to start building Marines, and there they are. The, you know, it's tough to, with really good timing and, you know, and a late scout by Protoss, it's going to be tough to do any kind of early, you know, pylon building goodness in his base.
Oh, the old pylon building goodness.
And it looks like Jerome is not going to just assume there's no pylon. It looks like he's going to be scouting around his own base, which is something that we've seen a lot of players recently on ladder fall to, on streams of some of the people we enjoy watching stream. If you don't scout your own base versus Protoss, then you're asking for that pylon to be there someplace.
Hidden pylon.
Yeah. Crouching probe, hidden pylon. I hope you like zealots. Because I'm warping them in fucking 4 at a time from the 4-minute mark.
Heard you like melee attack.
Hey,
what's TheCubeMan doing? He's got 2 gates up, double gas.
The double gas gives me pause, because I know that he's not 4-gating with 2 gas. This is going to be something totally different. On a map like Shattered Temple with these long, I want to say coastlines, with like these ridges, he can definitely do, if he decides to go with something like a starport play, it's very hard to fend off. Now, Jerome does have his production facilities pretty far back in his base, you know, with proper awareness of the situation, maybe some, you know, preventative measures like an early engineering bay. He could definitely hold off some kind of early aggression in that manner, but it all comes down to individual talent at that point.
Yeah, I hear you, and I'll tell you what, Jerome's build is pretty nasty, dude.
If there's something Jerome does well, it's executing a build order. Like
it's scary, man. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. You're at 6 minutes. He's already got an expo down. He's gonna have 3 bunkers at the front of his main. Like, there isn't shit you could do as a Protoss guy besides exactly what TheCubeMan is doing, which is expand. Like, there's no way in God's earth he's getting through to do any damage right now.
Yeah, that may be the case, but the other side of this is the standard 1-Racks Expo
Yeah.
would leave him with twice as much production. Like, he doesn't have a tech lab, he doesn't have a reactor, he doesn't have a 3rd or 4th racks. There's no engineering bay, no factory. We're not going to see a starport anytime soon, and he's banking a lot of gas right now. So yeah, this looks like he's way ahead, and I'm actually interested to see where he goes from here, because Jerome's not really known for letting things slip. Like, he typically does things for a reason. And now we're going to see the attachments. Looks like he may have just been looking to stop that early, 2-stalker regression, which I think the both of us actually missed because their colors are the same. Because if you look in the bunkers, a couple of the Marines are injured.
Yeah, he came up with 2 stalkers and shot at a couple of them.
Now that may seem insignificant, but if you prioritize production facilities over Army early against Protoss, and they come with 2 stalkers, stalker and a zealot, that kind of thing, they can end the game right there.
Right.
And talk about feeling like an asshole. I just lost a force supply of Army. What the fuck was I thinking? But all in all, this is pretty safe, man. This is a really safe build from Jerome.
Yeah. Yeah, it certainly is. CubeMan's got a lot of probes on his main.
Yeah, he's got a slight lead in probes, and that's about where I believe the balance of this game leads us. Like, if everyone's doing the right thing, I don't think Terran should be able to keep up with Protoss.
Well, they got OP mules, so
exactly.
They don't really need to.
But that's the thing. Like, you would assume that if the game is truly balanced when it comes to workers, like all other things totally disregarded. If let's say worker resource collection rate is balanced, then Protoss would have to be able to have more probes than Terran should have SCBs.
Right. And CubeMan is flying that observer around. He sees exactly what's going on.
But what kind of read is he really getting? Because it looks like Jerome is going an armory before he goes with an engineering bay, which to me seems in this world where the only real answer to a Protoss death ball is a heavy MMM with ghost support. I mean, we're seeing pretty much him showing his hand that I'm not really that interested in ghost support, and there it is. That's why Jerome was banking all that gas. This is the quad starport build. He's going 4-port Banshees with Thors.
And he just built a Raven. The Raven is staring at the observer going, "Hey, buddy. How's it going?"
He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
That Raven is a cool unit, man.
Yeah, Ravens are great. The only thing is they're kind of tough to use in TVZ because they like one fungal. If you say you decide to use them as a true caster unit, they tend to just get melted by fungal growth.
Yeah.
If you use them as just detection, they're easy to pick off, and they're kind of hard to micro for somebody who may have their control maxed out by of like a 200 army, regardless of composition. But I like what he's doing right here. This is a build that I've heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about. I mean, against Protoss, without the 250 strike cannon, which I believe, 250mm strike cannon. Once that became an energy thing instead of a cooldown thing, it kind of changed the effectiveness of this build. But it doesn't mean it can't work. And
Yeah,
it definitely doesn't make me any more flaccid. I am fully erect right now. I love these wacky builds, man. An entire line of starports. Come on, how can you not love that?
I do. I like it a lot. I also like that CubeMan is taking his third of the gold.
Oh yeah. CubeMan, for Protoss being his weakest race, it's still not going to change like his knowledge of expo timings or his awareness of supply. I mean, look at the supply. We're just about as close as you can get. I mean, as I was saying that, it was 126 to 125.
Yeah. Yep. So I got now.
What is working in the CubeMan's favor is he did not opt for the Colossus army. He is going for the high temp Archon build.
Right.
Which,
double chrono boosting out upgrades.
Oh yeah. And we haven't really seen. Have we seen any? There's the first upgrade for Jerome about to finish. He is going for Terran ship plating. So it looks like he is going to be focusing on those Banshees as being the primary unit in this army. Yeah, but CubeMan realizes there's really no aggression coming his way, so what better time to break some rocks than now?
What time are you at?
I'm at 14:25.
Okay, pretty close.
Yeah, I think my computer may just explode because it's been constantly broadcasting StarCraft for the past week. It's probably going, either this guy really likes StarCraft or he doesn't realize what's going on.
Bro, zoom in on that Raider. They just killed his observer. Zoom in. That is a badass unit, man.
I like the little antenna on the back, like the little satellite
radar
dish.
thing on the back of it. Like, come on, what's cooler than that? Holy
Thor's.
shit, that's a scary looking army. Does he have cloak?
I don't believe he went cloak. Yeah, he did go cloak.
Oh boy, because he just killed the observer.
Yeah, but I think he
CubeMan
feels. I think he feels that his lead has been compromised. Now, one thing you have to remember is CubeMan's micro is excellent. So to feedback all these Banshees isn't out of the question. No, he's not focusing the Colossus, surprisingly.
Holy hell, that did not go well.
Maybe it didn't look so hot, but he is going to turn him around. I mean, he's only at a 20 supply deficit right now, and he's cranking units. And we have a fusion core on the way. And he's still not focusing the Colossus. It's like he's just going to start picking off all the anti-air units and saying, you know what? I'm going to kill me some stalkers. And now the CubeMan realizes what he's doing, and he decides to just exploit that by just running in circles. That's really smart.
Banshee's doing harassment on the probe line. God, that's annoying. That's so annoying right now.
Oh yeah. Another observer's gonna shut that down post haste. We're looking at a right now. It looks like CubeMan is at an econ lead right now, but look at the harvester count. We are at 74 SCVs for Jerome versus 51 for...
Jerome killed a shitload of probes at his natural expansion. He had 4 Banshees in there.
Really?
Yeah, he killed a shitload of them.
That's something you should have pointed out to the ever so observant Kenobi. Oh, there's nothing here. That's a shame.
What are you at, 1750?
Yep.
Yeah, he flew 4 more Banshees into the natural and killed many a probe.
And that goes back to the old, what do you do when there's a Banshee in front and a Banshee behind?
Pretty much just GG.
Now he is producing battle cruisers, multiple at a time.
There's an engagement in the middle of the map.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. This army isn't long for this world. But hopefully you can get back in time to take out the cattle bruiser.
Oh, Kenobi, you know what I didn't realize?
What's that?
The Protoss army is 2-3 upgrade.
Really?
Yeah, and he's fighting Bile at 0-0. That's why it was so one-sided. I didn't realize that till right now.
Well, he's going with all ship plate, and this looks like he was basically aiming for this late game battle cruiser composition. Like he's not. This isn't the kind of army that was looking to do any kind of damage early, but
yeah, those Marines are 0-0. That's why that first initial battle was so one-sided. I didn't realize he was chrono boosting upgrades. CubeMan was chrono boosting upgrades the whole time.
Oh yeah. And it looks like 4-part Banshee's gonna fall.
Yeah.
I mean that's a tough build to pull off if it doesn't work the first time, and that's some nice manners out of our.
That's what it was. It was the upgrades. I didn't realize till the very end, but forget about it. 3-3 against 0-0 doesn't even stand a chance. I know he was upgrading the ship weapons, but he didn't have enough of them.
Yeah, against Protoss, if you're not double upgrading and you're not putting on pressure, then you're really falling behind. Like if he has all the economy to just double upgrade all day long, and you're not stopping him, I mean, that's pretty much that's curtains for you.
Curtain C.
Curtain C.